When it comes to motorcycles, there's nothing like a naked bike. You can feel the wind, you can feel the speed, there's nothing between you and the universe. And when it comes to naked bikes, there's nothing like Yamaha, because Yamaha is a game changer with its MT series. We have over here the MT-09,
The 07, and to spice things up, we brought their ancestor, the Phazer 600. We did a great test on track. Overall, we were amazed by the performance of the new MT-09 cross-plane 3 engine. But the old Phazer had something to say today.
So let's start with the engine. The engines, in fact. We have 2 cylinders over here, 3 cylinders.
And also 4.
Yeah.
4 inline.
Which one is your favorite?
I think my new favorite is the 2 inline, the twin. I didn't knew till now that it's so much fun on track. It's the first time I tested and I was completely amazed.
As for me, the inline 3 is my favorite.
I'm trying to feel you. I had a good experience with it today. I feel a great punch in the upper rev range. It's insane. I couldn't.
It's very nice, it's very powerful, you can rev it, it's almost perfect.
When you thought that the power is done, you still have some gas and you can push it. That's the awesome thing about the inline 3.
But what about the 4?
The 4, it's
old.
It's old. It has a good punch, but you have to rev it very much. There's no mid-range on the 4.
Yeah. No fun at mid-range.
Not fun. It's not fun at all. You need it when you have tight corners or you are in traffic or in a jam. You need some mid-range to get out of it. So I would take the other 2 bikes.
Okay, but according to the test specs, this one is the most powerful, then it's the old Phazer, and after that it's the small MT-07.
Yeah, we had a huge surprise today. We did a track test and we timed each bike on a fast lap. So we found out that the MT-07 it's faster than the Phazer, and not because of the lightness or handling. It's an overall mixture that makes it better than the old Phazer. The Phazer has some problems. It has elastic brakes. It's not so twitchy on the corners. You can steer it as fast as the new MT-07. And also the position. The position on these new bikes, it's like on a supermoto, but only very powerful.
Now let's talk about the braking systems. We had a special test. Let's watch it.
I was pretty upset because the old Phaser, I would have thought it would be better than the new MT-07. But the radial calipers on the new MT-09 did a good job, a very good job. They have a lot of bite and the braking power is huge.
Okay, so we didn't have such much differences between the MT-07 and the old Phaser. But
Yes.
this one over here, the MT-09, is much better on braking. Now let's talk about the suspensions. I suppose that this one is the best.
It's the best one because you have some adjustments on it. But there's...
That's a nice sound.
Yeah.
Okay, did you know that the old MT-09, the first version, had some problems with the suspension, particularly with the front end? What can you say about the front end now?
With a few adjustments, you can make it work even for a track day. That's a cool thing for a naked bike.
Okay, so we have an upside-down suspension over there. We have
ones over here.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which one is the best?
I think they both can kind of lack the response on track, but you can make a few adjustments for the road. I felt it better on the new MT-07. I think it's the perfect bike for a rookie or for a girl, even for more experienced riders. It can come with a lot of joy.
Is the MT-09 still too aggressive?
It's a bit aggressive for the street. I think
On the A mode, on the A more aggressive rate.
on the A mode, it's a lot of fun on track, but I think on street it might be a bit dangerous. On standard, it feels very good. It's like perfect on standard.
What about this one? It doesn't have riding modes, but I don't think you need them.
Yeah, if you find out a good way not to chop the throttle, you will get along very well. But after riding this too, I found out that the old Phaser had some problems with the fueling. The old Phaser kind of lacks the throttle response. The fueling is not that good, so you'll have a push every time you open the gas in mid-range.
Okay, so this one is nice but aggressive, and you must be careful. This one is suited for everyone, even for beginners, and this one is old.
Old, yeah. Although it might have something to
Old-fashioned.
say, it's old-fashioned already.
But it's not just the engine or the electronics that make the difference between old and new. It's also the riding position. On the old Phaser you got an old-fashioned, all-rounder riding position, but on these two bikes
It's completely different.
completely different.
Yeah, you might say at first that the three of them had the upright position and you can ride them all day long without having any aches on your bottom or your hands. But it's a complete different thing. On this one, you can ride it as a usual bike with the upright position, but this one, the MT-09, fits you. It's a different sensation because you go further on the bike.
Yeah, it's a motard-inspired riding position. The ergonomics are also very good.
Same feeling.
Yeah, you got a wide handlebar, you got the foot pegs where they should be. Also, your knees are down here.
The ergonomics are the best on this bike. I'm speaking only for the city, and I feel it very good.
But how did you feel it on the racetrack?
Also on the racetrack, you can do a great job with it. You don't have to adopt a supermoto position. You can ride it like a super sports bike, and it feels great.
Okay, now let's talk about the differences between the MT-09 and the MT-07 regarding to the riding position. Did you feel any differences between them?
There's a difference, of course. This bike's, it's a more upright and more relaxed position than that one.
Okay, this one is more friendly, this one is more engaging and aggressive.
Yes, that's the thing. It's more engaging. But this one, I think it's more intended for rookies and newcomers for the bikes. So this friendly position will help you learn to ride a bike and will help you go to work safely every day.
And we'll get you ready for this one.
Yeah, it's the first thing you should do.
Like every new bike, the MT-09 comes with some electronic system to keep you safe. Besides ABS and traction control, you also got a quick shifter, which works only upwards.
Upwards, yeah, it's a quick shifter although. But it's very nice, it's very racy. It makes the bike feel more fierce when you accelerate in the straights.
And also a slip and assist clutch.
Yeah, which works very fine. But I found it very, very well with the brakes. I love the way the ABS comes, and the traction controls also has a soft intervention on the track.
So this MT-09 comes with the right amount of electronics a bike needs in order to get a balance between price and electronics.
Yeah, so you can handle the power more easy from the engine. The electronics package is enough.
And of course the ride-by-wire throttle and the 3 riding modes, B, standard and A. Yeah. This one over here has got nothing besides an electronic dash, as you said. It will have ABS, because it will be compulsory in Europe to have ABS on the bike.
Yeah, the ABS system will be a must.
As for the old phaser over here, it's old.
Yeah, it's all.
Okay, doesn't have ABS, doesn't have traction control, doesn't have ride-by-wire.
It's an injection system. Yeah, injection fueling.
Yeah.
Which is something new for that age.
We spent a whole day on the Motor Park Romania racetrack.
So the winner for today,
of course, is the MT-09.
Yeah,
It's faster, it's got better brakes, it's got better electronics.
for sure. The winner is.
However, our favorite was this one, the MT-07.
It's friendly, it's so fun to ride, and of course, it's cheaper.
Sometimes less is more, and this time less is more.
Go for the MT-07 at first.